And here's Finnerty on a quarterback keeper. Touchdown! Cullen Finnerty.
Yeah, Finnerty breaks to the outside. He's into the end zone.
Running with the football is Finnerty. He's at the 15, at the 10, the 5. Cullen Finnerty in the end zone. The Lakers are the national champions. Yes! Finnerty goes out here. He's got the wet. Touchdown, Lakers! And here's Cullen with the quarterback in there. Touchdown! Cullen Finnerty! The Lakers are the national champions for the third time.
Finnerty looking to go long. And there's the first touchdown of the ballgame. Finnerty's on play action.
Welcome, everybody, to Allendale, Michigan, home of the Grand Valley State Lakers, Division II's dominant team of the decade, looking to repeat as national champions. The faithful have come to watch their quarterback, Cullen Finnerty, lead the Lakers to their 5th title game in the last 6 years. I'm Gary Thorne. Chris Spielman with me upstairs. Todd Harris will be joining us downstairs. And look out, because the offense could just fly in this game for both of these teams. We start with Grand Valley State, defending champions. They have won 26 games in a row, 13-0 this year.
Well, you start with their leader, and that's Cullen Finnerty. The thing about Cullen, he's a big, tall, strong kid. He throws a great vertical football. They're going to sling the rock down the field tonight. And I don't like to say this, but I will say this about this kid. He has a linebacker mentality. He can run it. He can throw it. Another thing he does very well is he blocks. You'll see him cut off the backside pursuit from Delta State tonight. Well, his #1 target right there is Eric Fowler, 6'3", 205, about a 4'5", 40 kid, an NFL prospect. He's the go-to guy. When they need a big play, we're going to Eric Fowler.
Now Cullen Finnerty gets the opportunity. When we start showing you the numbers on this young man, who is a senior, you're going to see why he was the conference offensive player of the year for the 2nd consecutive season.
Well, he's alignment, which we'll get into in a moment.
Looking near side, they get the receiver turned deep, open at the 40, it is caught, and all the way down to the 30-yard line. Eric Fowler, there he is. That is the primary receiver for this Grand Valley team and a 40-yard gain.
Well, we're going to keep count tonight on who wins, because Montario James is going to be on Fowler all night. And right here, Fowler beats Montario James. He gives him a little shudder and go. Montario got his eyes looking in the backfield. Then he looked back for the football. When you look back for the football, a good receiver will gain ground. He did a good job with his hips adjusted, making a catch.
Wow, he averages 106 yards in reception yardage per game this season. They look to the sideline for the call. They've already gained 59 yards in 2 plays. This Grand Valley offense puts up numbers. They were 4th in Division II in scoring average, 36 points a game. Roll out to the right. They've got receivers going deep, wide open. It is caught for a touchdown. Terry Mitchell, a senior, his 8th TD of the year. A 30-yard touchdown catch. It took 3 plays to cover 89 yards.
We have a little switch route right there. You see Mitchell lets the defender go. The corner doesn't see him break off to the outside and fails to fall off on his coverage. If you're going to play man coverage,
Cullen Finnerty, who threw that touchdown pass, now has a total in his career of 104 touchdown passes. He has thrown for over 10,300 yards. He leads that charge, and Chris made it look easy.
Right there, Chuck Martin, known as a defensive guy, very involved with the offense, along with Todd Colster, the offensive coordinator. Chuck and Todd call the plays together, and right now they're calling the right ones.
Wow. But didn't get it home.
Oh, he didn't hit it right, and I don't know if his footwork was messed up. It looked like he almost got too far in front of the ball, and his leg was too far behind.
Grand Valley gets it back on the offense. Looking, gonna go deep. They got a man open all the way down to the 40-yard line. It is caught at the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. Oh, Eric Fowler was so open. A 54-yard reception.
Now, if you're keeping score at home, this was the matchup I told you to watch in the open. Eric Fowler versus Montario James. Delta State felt that Montario could match up and beat Eric. And right here, Eric gives him a little shake, and you cannot let the receiver go if you're in man coverage without safety help, without getting a chunk of him.
He's got 2 receptions, but he's got 94 yards. 47-yard average, first down and 10, looking to the end zone, wide open, touchdown! Terry Mitchell, his second, and for the second time, nobody near him from Delta State.
Well, they're running switch routes out there, Gary, and they're confusing Delta State secondary. If you're going to play man, you better stay with your man. And I see eyes going back to the quarterback. When eyes go back to the quarterback, the receivers are finding open areas. And you can't do that with a 4-year starter like Colin Finnerty and a strong arm guy like Colin Finnerty. He'll make you pay a big price. Right here, set up by the play action. Bam, strike. Nobody on Mitchell.
Wow.
It's a pitch and catch.
The first touchdown, 89 yards, 3 plays. This one, 80 yards, 2 plays. Wow. The kick is up. Todd Carter's got it. It is good. 27-yard touchdown catch. The second of the ball game for Terry Mitchell. And Colin Finnerty, again, the quarterback on this explosive Grand Valley team. And Mitchell's his favorite target so far in this football game. He now has 9 touchdowns on the year. Reception-wise, Finnerty, the starting quarterback who is 49-4 as a starter here. That is number 1 all-time in college football. He's 4 for 6 in the air, 150 yards and 2 TDs, and we haven't even finished the first quarter.
Yeah, and he plays well in the playoffs. If you look at his touchdown to interception ratio, playoffs of his career, he's got 19 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Just an outstanding player in a big-time game, too.
That's right. Talk about that a little later. The Harlan Award, which goes to the Division II Player of the Year, Harlan Hill, and we've got one of those final 3 candidates in this football game. Finnerty, time running out, takes it back in the shotgun, looks for the little hook on the near side. It's completed and out of bounds at the 39-yard line. There it again is his favorite target, Eric Fowler, on a second down and 5. They keep one in the backfield. Audible probably. Finnerty. Now we'll move back to the shotgun. Preston Garris has come into the backfield, number 7. Finnerty over the middle. Oh, right on the money. Down to the 25-yard line. And that one hurt on the elbow as Terry Mitchell caught it coming across the middle.
Right there, it's just a great job of staying patient and recognizing the coverage by Finnerty. Sees the matchup. Mitchell against linebacker Anthony King. Really no matchup, and that's the first bad hit I've seen Schroeder make all night. He comes in with the elbow. Come in and wrap your arms.
Trying to knock him down rather than tackle him down. 29-yard gain as Mitchell came out of there. Mitchell 4 receptions, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns in this game for Grand Valley. Finnerty continues with those bullet passes right on the money. Touchdown, Fowler. And Finnerty has reached his career high in touchdown passes in a game with 6.
So much for sitting on the ball for Chuck Martin. I said, I got big-time players. I'm going to let them make some plays. They haven't stopped us yet. Right, you see Eric Fowler right here. They're playing zone coverage. Safety takes a bad angle. Wiggins, and Fowler does a great job of going all with his hands, not breaking stride, and said, hey, I want some of that touchdown action. Let me get some. You got some, young man.
Wow. Finnerty is really putting on a show in this game. Looking for his 50th win as a starting quarterback here, and his 6th touchdown pass. The extra point by Carter is up and good. 6 TD passes. Fowler gets his first of those 6 that have been thrown by Finnerty. And the lead increased as Fowler now has got 6 receptions for 186 yards, and with that one, a touchdown. HD presented by Pioneer Plasma. Todd Harris down on the field. Chris Spielman, yours truly, Gary Thorne upstairs. You're seeing quite an offensive show here in this game as Colin Finnerty, with his 6 touchdown passes, has now become the all-time passing yardage leader in Grand Valley history. Finnerty is out of there. The starting quarterback went 60 for 30. He threw for 365 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception. There he is. His 50th win will come tonight as a starting quarterback. He will be 50-4 No quarterback in any NCAA football program has more wins.
Yeah, and I got to think that he at least has to get a look from some NFL teams because of that record and his ability to throw the ball down the field.
With all the wide open offensive, Chris, you got to believe there's a place for him somewhere.